Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For Game 2 of the American League Championship Series, the Astros amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-5. They've now tied the series at 1 going into Game 3. And that's all for today's show. It's our postseason recap. Have a great day.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Milwaukee Brewers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the 2 guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Jimmy Nelson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Jimmy Nelson, he comes with a lot of high hopes. Not an overpowering guy, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good four-seam high riding action. Has the slider, has the changeup. He has the changeup and has the slider working. He could be really tough.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And that's in there for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Nelson has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Cubs are down in order. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching MLB Network. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. In his career against his opponent on the mound, he has a lifetime average of over 400. That's a lot of success. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some really good at-bats and make a difference in this one.
Jose Quintana will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lorenzo Cain sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He's a 9-year major league vet. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Lifted the other way out to left center. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First offering on its way.
Javier.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
There's one on to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play.
The catcher,
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. On the ground to third. Shaw has it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the. Ready now, Jesus Aguilar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Popped him up. Baez is under this one. And very quickly, one gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's got 8 hits in 27 at-bats. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Now here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Bottom of the second here with no score. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. His second home run of the series as the Brewers get on the board first. It's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
The left fielder, Ryan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1 out, nobody on. That misses. 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
3-0 to him now. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Batting 7. The pitcher, Yasmani.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Hernan Perez. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's only 4 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Striding in, Jimmy Nelson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-1 to Schwarber. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Aguilar is up with it. Now another 2-2. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
3-2 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
To Aguilar for the double play.
Batting up, the right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. First delivery to him on the way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Starling Marte. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and no strikes. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Into the corner and slicing foul. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. Ben Zobrist would be next. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Lorenzo Kane. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fouled fouled away. And a full count to Kane. 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, Mike Moustakas. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. Next for Milwaukee, Mike Moustakas. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Kane gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive to left. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
3-2, full count. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. He's set. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Leading off the inning, Ben Zobrist, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In there, strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. High and deep to right. Yelich going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
2-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Full count now. 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The payoff pitch one more time. There's ball 4. Ready for another chance. Javier Baez. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. 1 there. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Cubs are down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Travis Shaw is on deck. Line towards center field. Marte is right there. 1 down. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Smoke toward the hole. And there are 2 away now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. In there, and it's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Quintana gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. Already in this game, they've grounded into 3 double plays, which is leading to a lot of frustration in the dugout. The good news is they are getting runners on, so now they need to find ways to move those runners up. He told me, though, the key is to not dwell on it. They have to stay focused on simply having good at-bats and making good swings.
Thank you, Heidi. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. High and deep down the left field line. Braun is after it, and they can't run it down. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Kane going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 1-0. Base hit into right center. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Into the box, Hernan Perez, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
The pitcher, number 52, Jimmy.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. So here now is the pitcher, Jose Quintana. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Line toward the alley in left center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And it's 1-1. Quintana on at first, nobody out. Left side, but well foul. This is skied into short left center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Starling Marte. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cain on his way to second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
And he's back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now
at the plate, Christian Yelich. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Curveball grounded towards second. Throw on to first gets him in the side. Here's Ben Zobrist now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it. Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Xavier Cedeno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 45.
So striding forward now, Travis Shaw. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. And 2 to Travis Shaw. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1 and 2. And it's fouled away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh. Now to the plate, Ryan Braun. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Oh, he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun. His 3rd home run of this series, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Pedro Strop comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. No outs, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. The 2-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Into the box now, Jimmy Nelson. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him.
Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 4-0 Milwaukee lead. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's hitless in 6 tries. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Cain going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, the catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Ready with the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Tony Barnett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Tony Barnett now playing left field and batting 8th. Number 13, David Bodie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bullet back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Comes set with the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. The next 0-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Kane, the runner at third with no outs. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
0-1, here's the pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. One out and a runner on third. Swing, and he pops him up. Bryant ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. 2 outs here with a runner at third. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. And the inning is over. Brewer kicking off the top of the 9th, David Bodie, and they'll need him to get something going here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Junior Guerra, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 41, Junior Guerra.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Guerra, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Hayward leads off first with 1 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. One there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
Check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.